And this is a holiday weekend for a lot of folks, Jeremy.
Yeah, Scott, and it's an important one. A lot of outdoor activities scheduled for this upcoming weekend. As far as Veterans Day, I know there's a lot of parades, so a lot of people want to know what the forecast is. And although we had no rainfall for the past 16 days, we finally have some coming up on Sunday. It is much needed. It's been quite a long time without any rain. So we had a lot of winds, too. Those aren't going to continue through your weekend. Today, sustained winds anywhere from 15 to 25 miles per hour. And right now we have sustained winds at 25 in Mount Pocono and State College, 22 in Scranton. And that's why we had a fire weather warning in effect until 6 o'clock is when it expired. With this gusty winds up to 39 miles per hour in Mount Pocono, a 46 mile per hour wind gust clocked in Scranton, plus the low humidity, a lot of the dry fuels from all the trees that shedded their leaves, and above average temperatures, the risk for spreading wildfires was very high today. So it's going to continue to be breezy tonight. You'll want to make sure that you're careful and not burn anything tonight. Not a night for bonfires. Be very careful if you throw your cigarette butts, put them in the proper receptacle because they can spark fires very quickly. And with winds gusting up to 34, 35 miles per hour, especially in eastern Pennsylvania through the evening tonight, fires could spread very quickly. It remains gusty through the first half of your Saturday too, especially in eastern Pennsylvania. Wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour from Mount Pocono until noontime, and then the winds start to quell throughout the latter part of your Saturday. Here's a look right now live from our rooftop camera. You can see me here standing in front of the rooftop shed, in front of our weather shed, and our winds blowing our flag, of course, in the backyard. Current temperature right now is 55 degrees. We have winds coming out of the north-northwest at 22 miles per hour, and our high temperatures today, we're well above average. Normally we top out around 55. Well, we topped out at 67 today for Avoca, 69 for Selinsgrove, pushing the 70-degree mark there, and 67 also for Williamsport. Temps still mild, relatively, in the 40s and 50s. Whereas last night at this time, we were already down into the 30s in some spots. So still at 60 in Tower City and Auburn, 50 for Lake Harmony. We're currently at 55 here in Scranton. It's been 16 days without a single drop of rain here in our backyard, and that is the second longest dry stretch in Scranton history since records began being kept back in 1948. The longest dry stretch we ever had, 23 days, and that was back in October of 1963. We're not going to have a 23-day dry stretch as we have rainfall coming in on Sunday, but still 16 days, nearly over half a month, can you imagine, without any rainfall. And that's why we have drought, not just here in Pennsylvania, but across the entire lower 48. Every single state touched by drought here in Pennsylvania. Of course, we have a severe drought for our southern tier. Both Schuylkill and Carbon counties and parts of Luzerne, Columbia, Montour, and Northumberland counties in severe drought as well. And of course, those of us here in the Wyoming Valley, Lackawanna Valley, noticing the drought too with our brown and tan lawns. We really need that rainfall, and it is on the way. It's still clear. Right now tonight, there's a little disturbance up to our north that's bringing some lake effect showers to parts of New York, but this is our real threat for some rainfall, and we need it for sure. It's going to continue to traipse its way across the east. It's also going to keep Rafael at bay, and this high pressure system that's currently over the border between Texas and Mexico is going to direct it right down into the Bay of Campeche instead of coming up into the mainland United States. So we will see the rainfall, just not associated with Rafael. As we go through the next few hours, maybe some cloud cover coming in throughout the latter part of the evening. Most of the overnight will be clear, though. Much of your Saturday clear. Once we get towards the afternoon hours, noticing some of those clouds make their way into central Pennsylvania by the overnight hours. Complete cloud cover. Same for your Sunday morning, but if you want to do anything outdoors, Sunday morning looks good. No rainfall until around 2:30 in central Pennsylvania, and then we get a real nice dose of rainfall. We really need that. And later in the evening on Sunday, maybe even a downpour or two. How much does it add up to? Maybe a quarter of an inch, up to a half inch of rain, and in some spots we could see over a half inch of rain. And boy, do we need that rainfall. Overnight tonight, 36 degrees, a few clouds in the earlier part of the evening, those clouds giving way to mostly clear skies throughout the rest of the evening and through your day tomorrow. Showers on your Sunday afternoon. They continue through a really early part of your Veterans Day. Breezy again on Veterans Day, above average, and temperatures leveling off to average for the rest of the week. Scott, we do have another chance for rain next Thursday, so it's looking better. We are changing that pattern of dryness and starting to usher in some raindrops.
It's like we can just make little marks on our calendar. Ooh,
yeah.
Sunday, Thursday, a little umbrella.
That's right.
All right, we'll see you tonight, Jeremy.
Yep.
Thank you.